Alright, what's going on, guys? Ron back again, here to bring you another video. And this time we're going to talk about my thoughts on the season finale of The Walking Dead, Season 5, being 90 minutes long. Make a Path presents Let's Talk. Let's talk the 90-minute Walking Dead Season 5 finale. Alright, Deadheads, if you already jumped on the hype train, sorry, but I'm here to burst your bubble, but I have good intentions. I see a lot of fans getting their hopes up for some kind of intense, crazy Negan introduction for the season finale, or even the No Way Out story arc for the season finale, because we get a 90-minute special. And again, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but I do want to ground us in reality and give us some kind of reasonable expectations of what we most likely will see for the season finale of The Walking Dead. Here we go, the two biggest things fans are talking about all over the internet. Negan, No Way Out. Negan, it's just way too soon for Negan. And I know a lot of people say, well, they don't do it in the same order as the comic books. Man, I completely understand. But the problem is, if you look at the Negan storyline, you just can't go back and take other storylines like No Way Out. You can't flip-flop. You know what I'm saying? You cannot take Negan's story, introduce him, and do No Way Out. It just will not work. Now, as far as No Way Out not being in the season finale, chances are no, because guys, keep in mind, there's still a bunch of things that have to happen first, and No Way Out is bigger than 90 minutes, okay? For them to give us a 90-minute special season finale of No Way Out, honestly, it's a joke. It would be a slap in the face for fans. And we should be happy to not get No Way Out. But what I want to talk about is, let's be honest, this is AMC's hype game. This is why this news is out here. You think Dalton Ross and Entertainment Weekly got a leak from the inside? This is AMC strategically plugging their brand, their product. This is them selling it. This is what they do. I know a lot of people were talking about being leaked and it's all these spoilers. And guys, no, this is AMC giving it's like an interview trailer, so to speak, because they give us a hint at what's coming. And what is coming is Rick's dealing with an issue at the gates, the scavengers, and Daryl is off out on a run, and he has issues of his own. What's most likely going to happen, guys, we know that they did an article saying that every time they write a piece for The Walking Dead, they look at characters that were not in the comic, and they say, well, how would they act? Because Daryl being alive changes the story because he acts differently. You can't just have Daryl off to the side, not acting like Daryl. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like they did it's a clever trick. They took Daryl out of the story, and again, I'm only guessing, they took Daryl out of the storyline, and they have him out on a run doing whatever he's doing, and then they got Rick and the survivors handling the scavengers at the fence of Alexandria. Most likely that's what we're going to get for the season finale. I want you guys to have realistic expectations for the season finale of The Walking Dead. If I ever say mid-season finale during this whole video, I keep stopping myself from saying mid-season finale. Just want to put that out there. Anyway, I want you guys to have realistic expectations for what you're going to get in the season finale. I almost did it again. So a lot of us are thinking that we're going to get Pete's storyline, the scavengers, pan out, and we're going to see a herd. Something didn't fit with me. Something just did not fit with that. Now that can happen. That's definitely possible. But I'm thinking we have Morgan. Now keep in mind, Morgan is, right now, our group is getting to Alexandria, and he's just leaving the church. He found the map, so he's on his way. He's not here. He's not hiding. So I'm thinking it would be awesome to have Rick deal with Pete, the storyline. Rick handles the situation with Pete, maybe in episode 15, maybe even the beginning of episode 16. The scavengers come, and either with the issue with Pete or with the scavengers, what if the leader gets killed or the leader steps down, which is similar to the comic, and then they hand leadership over to Rick. And that's how it ends, where we have the Pete situation, the domestic issues, and then we have the scavengers at the gates, and we end on a Rick conquering shit, becoming the new leader ending. But now here's where the herd comes into play. If we pan out and see a big herd, that's huge. But it's only huge to a small portion of the fans that know what that even is. A large portion of fans are not us. You know what I'm saying? I believe we are in the minority of fans. I think the majority of fans don't even look at anything except for a few interviews and a few trailers. They might pop one once in a while to watch YouTube videos. I believe that's the majority. So to pan out and see this huge herd, a lot of them, I guarantee you, are going to get confused and simply think, wow, it's a good thing they're not outside the gates. There's a lot of walkers there. And they won't even put 2 and 2 together. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm telling you right now, they won't even put 2 and 2 together. So in place of the herd, which we already know it's eventually going to come, so, you know, the minority is okay. We know it's going to come. We don't need to see it. But in place of the excitement of the herd, Morgan, after Rick does his takeover and it fades out and we are just pumped because we just saw Rick go crazy, tear shit up, and then we saw him pull himself together. There's a little, you know, skirmish, that's the word I was looking for, and Rick just owns the whole situation and becomes boss and becomes leader, becomes the Don, you know what I'm saying? And then we fade back into a scene where we have Morgan, I don't know, looking for food or something, somewhere out in the woods, and we have no idea where he's at. And then we hear a crack, and Morgan pulls a gun and looks over, and we see Aaron walk up to him just like he did with our group. Man, call the writers. I want to go in the writing room right now. Watch, I'm all excited now, and you guys are watching this like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Listen, will you give me a better idea? I want all your season finale predictions for The Walking Dead in the comments section right now. Tell me what you think is going to happen. Don't you dare say Negan. No, seriously, no Negan. No. Put all your predictions in the comments below. I'm serious. I just really want to know what you guys think for the end of this season. I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Subscribe now.